Hello guys, welcome to Inspiring Minds. Let's continue our series and welcome Dr. Sonal Singh with us. So I would like all of you to just pause this video and please call your parents and ask them to sit with you and then watch this video, because this video will actually help you and your parents a lot deciding so many things, because this is actually about your career. So please pay some more attention to it. And in this video actually I would like to ask some very important points, and those are: what all were your expectations before you went abroad, and when you got the chance to see the reality, how well was it, or what kind of experience was it to face the reality? Was it the same or you had to face it in a different manner? So please explain some things about this.
See, when I first went there, I what I have been told by my agency, I got exactly the same things. They told me that I'll get Indian environment, Indian people, and Indian food on hostel which is in campus. So I got all of these things, but later on, after a month, I realized that the most important thing is lacking, which is academics.
Okay.
And it was there were a lot of reasons for this. The first one was the faculty, and the second thing was the study pattern. uh, to be more clear, it was the exam pattern actually, because in India we had the habit of giving semester exams, but when I went there, it was it was a daily test kind of a thing. Like I had to prepare a topic every day,
Okay.
and then I had to answer, give test on the next day. And likewise I have to I have to give test every day.
So like you were in the groove of Indian structure, which demanded like the semester or the annual exams, but
Yeah.
there you had to study daily.
Yeah, daily.
So
And it was not just like the normal test. It like those marks were
they were gonna get calculated in the
Yeah.
total score of the semester exam
Yeah,
again.
so it was very very important, but I couldn't adjust in that new study pattern, and it was very difficult. And apart from this, the medical subjects, the first subject which we study in first year is anatomy, and it is a huge subject. The syllabus is humongous, and it needs lot of time and lot of planning to finish that, even a small chunk of it. So I didn't understand like how to start and how to finish.
So
Because
I want to ask you one thing in between is, uh, what role did your seniors play in this? Because when you have seniors, they actually can guide you for this, like how to study and what all things to study.
yeah, exactly my point. Because if you feel if you think that I'm not getting anything, and you find difficulty in in tackling with the new study pattern or any particular topic. So the first thing is that, which I didn't do at my time, but this is my suggestion or advice for the upcoming students. Like, please reach out to your seniors or anybody who can help you. At least speak to them about your problem, because if you are not going to speak, nobody can understand what you are
Yes.
going through. So it's better to ask questions, to to reach out to people who can help you, and there are people who can help
So
you.
long story short, you have to take charge of your studies. You have to be responsible for your own things. So if you have any difficulty, or if you want any guidance, or if you want mentorship, you can reach out to your seniors. If in case you don't have such seniors, I guess if you don't mind, I can put your number in the description down below.
Yeah, it
So a great move for all of you. If you need any sort of help or anything which she or I can help you with, we would be more than happy to do so. Just remember one thing, why you have gone abroad. If you are facing difficulty in the academics or you're not able to cope up with anything, because I guess we'll share this thing in the next video as well, about the stress issues, about the mental health. So just tell them in the short, like if you had some struggles with that aspect also.
See, if we talk about the stress, then everything is stressful initially because you are you are in an entirely different environment, as far as the climate is concerned, as far as the the study pattern is concerned. Everything is new for you, so it is a kind of a kind of a stress in itself to deal with all these things. And when you go there, you are in your teens or 20s, I think.
Yeah.
So it really become difficult to deal with studies and the language and everything basically.
So very good point she has mentioned. So I would just like to take a couple of minutes here, and what I have extracted from this conversation is, don't go abroad to study medicine if you feel like it would be a cakewalk. This thing is not so easy. If you feel like it is the easiest thing, it is the option, you can just do it. Anyone who goes abroad can become a doctor. It's not like that. And there is a difference between the motive of your studies. Either you are studying to pass or you are studying to understand the concept. If you are just battling or fighting with the pass, like the success and the failure in terms of passing an exam, then I guess you shouldn't do that. So
Yeah.
what do you think about this?
Don't study to pass a particular exam, because if you are doing that, ultimately you are going to drain out at one point. So you better try to understand the concepts, because uh, they are going to help you later on in your clinical subjects. So initial 2 years, just make your concepts very clear, because they are really really important. Don't just study to clear that one day test. uh, Read it to make your foundation very very strong.
So yes, so in the end I would just like to tell you, read it like you have to teach someone, and don't just read to pass an exam. It is your career. Focus more on academics, because if you have everything, all the resources, Indian food, Indian people, that might make you feel comfortable for the initial days, but in the long run you have to focus on the academics. So make your academics strong. If you need our help, if you need Dr. Sonal's help, we are always there to help you people. So see you in the next video.